Hey yo, what is the deal? This is the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, and I am your host, LBC. Happy Juneteenth to everybody out there and all that. You know, we celebrating all fucking weekend. You know how we do. We got the guy, I got my guy with me, Jay Caesar. What's the deal, my guy?
Oh, what's going on? What's happening?
What's the fucking deal, man? How was your Juneteenth?
And it was cool, man. I just chilled. I kicked back. I relaxed. Kick back like a king, like the king I am. I'm the king around here. You feel me?
I heard that, man.
How about yourself? What you do? You do anything?
Uh, I chilled. I did not go to work. You know what I mean? I took the fucking day off of work. Went to a family function and shit.
Facts. Yeah, I definitely took the day off. I actually wanted to do one of those. So last year I went to the. I'm not sure if you hip to the hill in Cleveland. It's called Coventry, I think.
Coventry,
But
yeah.
they usually have this festival out there that I like to go to. They have a bunch of little side shops and stuff, and people doing different art and all type of different stuff out there. It's pretty dope.
You say what now?
In Cleveland, on Coventry on the hill, they have this
Oh,
thing
okay.
where they set up a bunch of shops and side bars and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty festive.
Hey, yo, and then back by popular demand, y'all, we got Jazzy B. Jazzy B,
Jazzy
what's the deal?
Wee.
Hello, hello, hello. I ain't gonna say it's popular demand, but okay, we gonna ride with that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
man, don't be
They've
like
been
that.
asking,
Don't be a sore sport.
people
We
been
gonna
asking,
ride with that.
they've been asking where you been at.
I'm here. I'm here.
Um,
Hey, so yo, I want to talk about Juneteenth because it dawned on me yesterday that a lot of people don't know what the fuck it is. Like, uh, Jazz, wasn't that you telling me a story about? Yeah, tell that story you just telling me, please, if you don't mind.
Okay, so what was it? Thursday. I was in the motor vehicle place. I'm taking my trying to get my license back. So I had to go take my permit test. So I'm all the way out at the motor vehicle place, all the way out in Cuyahoga Falls. Out there in Cuyahoga Falls, okay? So I'm sitting there waiting to get called for my test or whatever. This white lady is at the counter talking to the gentleman who worked there. And basically he just telling her that we're not gonna be open tomorrow. It's Friday, it's a holiday. So the lady like, what holiday is it? And the guy told her like Juneteenth or whatever. The white lady was like, what the hell is that, basically? So the guy was just like, it's a holiday. She's like, it's a fake holiday. I ain't never heard of that holiday. And the guy was just like, it's a holiday. It's a real holiday. It's a federal holiday. Like, he didn't know what to say. And then at the same time, I think he didn't know what to say too, because I wasn't the only black person in there. You know what I'm saying? I think like if I would have been the only black person in there, he might have described it or tried to describe it a little bit, maybe. But
No,
I think this is, but at the same time, I'm not even sure if the guy knew. I think he just like really just knew that it was a government holiday now, like it's a federal holiday now. And like it's actually on the calendar or whatever, whatever. I think that's all he really knew about it. I don't think he knew. But I was sitting back. I thought it was kind of wild though. Like even I think even as an older person, you should know what Juneteenth is, unless you racist. I guess I say.
well, I know for a long time people didn't know what Juneteenth was. I know that for sure.
I would say,
Right,
I would
right.
say, I would say it's an overwhelming majority of people who wouldn't even have an understanding of what Juneteenth is. To be honest, that's never been taught in Black History Month when I was in school. I didn't find out what black. I didn't know nothing about it until it became a national holiday for real.
Damn.
That's just being real. And that's me being younger than y'all, coming out with some truths about the school system, because I don't know if y'all even learned about that shit in school.
But I'm
No,
telling the truth, I don't
You
I
didn't?
don't remember learning about it either.
See, that's what I'm
no,
saying.
but I want to say this though, not to cut y'all off, and not just to try to. I ain't try to sound like nothing. I'm just keeping it 1,000. And I may have said this before. We've done this show for a while now. Probably said it before. My family, my dad's side of the family is was very black history, very, very black. Feel me? They
Yeah.
always talk about Juneteenth. I don't know if you ever see it was a movie called The Hurricane with Denzel Washington. He played Reuben Hurricane Carter. My dad used to make me read that book called The 12th Round or some shit. Like my dad and my dad's side of the family was black, 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 black. You know what I'm saying? So I heard of Juneteenth even when I was young. I knew what it was. You feel me? I knew. I did know.
Yeah,
But
nah.
I didn't learn it in school. But I will say I didn't learn it in school though.
Yeah, I can't say I shared that experience, and I think a lot more people share that similar experience where stuff like that's why I think now we don't really teach those principles and stuff in the house.
Just like I always knew that the Emancipation Proclamation didn't really free anybody. I always knew that. You know what I'm saying? I always knew that.
Huh.
Y'all knew that.
Now, okay, I'm gonna ask you this then. We got a little factoid.
Go ahead.
Who was the first leader of the Republic of the United States?
I don't know. You talking about that black dude? I don't know. I heard that before, but I don't know.
I mean, you on the right path. I mean,
I have heard that before.
It's a truth. What's his name? Dang, I can't remember the man's name now.
Before George Washington. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they the ones that they said they chopped the cherry tree down. But anyways,
Yeah.
that's going into a whole nother conversation.
It makes sense how they combine stories and and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people do not know what Juneteenth is.
So let's talk about it. Let's say what it is.
I mean, from my understanding, it's supposedly the day that the slaves were freed.
No, okay. So, Jazz, what is it? What you think? What is your team? Celebrate.
I thought it was the same thing. I thought it was that actual day we got freed.
Okay, no.
See, come on, damn professor.
Juneteenth. Okay, so back in the day, there was no news, there was no email and mail and shit like that. So the slaves were freed. Whenever the slaves got free with the 13th Amendment or whatever, the slaves got free. But the people in the South didn't tell the slaves. They ain't tell them. Why would they tell them? They kept their slaves. They ain't tell them. The slaves didn't know. So Juneteenth is the day that they found out. Some black soldiers came to Texas, and when they got there, they seen all the black people still being slaves, and they said, "Hey, y'all know y'all free, right? What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all know y'all free." And this is what Juneteenth celebrate. When the slaves found out that they was free, the slaves in the South, they didn't know.
Right. That's why. That's why I said when they were supposedly
free. My fault.
Because they was free. I think they was free like 2 or 3 months prior to that, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The word hadn't traveled, and of course the slaves. Why would the slaves on their tail? They're not gonna tell. You know what I mean? Right. It would.
And they can't. And them boys couldn't read, so it was over with.
Right. And news ain't traveling like that. You feel me? So some black soldiers. I forgot what the soldiers were there for. Black soldiers came to the South, Texas. I want to say Galveston, Texas.
Hey, bro. Hold up now, because this just dawned on me. This just made me think about something though. Why if all right, I'm sure there were some slaves that knew they were free, right? Like there were some that got freed the day they were supposed to be freed. Would you agree with that?
Not in the South, though.
So you don't think any of those people was free when they were supposed to be free? Any of them?
No.
Okay.
I think the South kept that a secret.
Do you think that any of the people from the North knew that the people in the South
wasn't telling them?
Was supposed to be freed?
Do I think the North knew?
Like any of the people, any of the black people in the North that already was up north?
Yes. But I ain't taking my ass to the South to tell y'all y'all gonna snatch me up.
Why would you get snatched up if you know that you're not supposed to get snatched up?
Because the South wasn't honoring that. So if I take my black ass down there trying to be the messenger,
I guess that makes sense, man. I don't
12
know.
Years a Slave. You feel me? You ever see the movie 12 Years a Slave?
But do you think we carry that same today?
Say it one more time.
Do you think we carry that same mindset in everyday activities today, though, as black people? Do you think we still carry that same mindset?
Some of us, yes. I ain't risking myself to go down there and tell y'all nothing. Yeah, some of us, yeah. Yes. But I don't think it's just in black people. I think it's in all people. Self-preservation is number one rule. You're gonna think about yourself first.
I don't know, bro. Cause I feel like I would see someone of a different race. I don't think I would see a brown-skinned person. I don't know. Cause I'm thinking about all races. I'm thinking about like Hispanics, Latino, all that shit. When I think about, I don't know. That's a good thought to have, though. I'm gonna think about that. Self-preservation is a key survival tactic, though, for sure. For sure.
It has to be, or you know what I mean? You ain't gonna make it if not.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question though. And then I want to get to the question that T asked though, Jay. But let me ask y'all a question before we get to that. Why is it that you think some people of other races get so upset about this Juneteenth being a holiday, the actual holiday? Is it? I don't know. Never mind. Go ahead. Why y'all think they get so upset about it?
Who gets upset? Who do you know of is
getting
a
lot of people. If I look on like my social media, a lot of people be mad about Juneteenth, mad that it's being celebrated, calling it a fake holiday, just all kind of shit. They just be mad as hell. From what I see,
I would say it's because maybe the way that people carry themselves for the celebration of it. And you know, I was watching I don't know, but this goes back to the Knicks conversation. I watched this video, right, of the Knicks parade, and this girl was this black chick was twerking on the light rail and stuff, right? And so she was trying to get down at some point, and the white girl ended up pushing her foot off the thing. Long story short, the girl gets slung off the pole. The white girl gets slung off the pole. She ends up getting up, pulls the girl down off the thing. They end up fighting, right? The black girl drags this white girl. Like, I'm talking about, she obliterates her, bro. This all is it's all in the same, because they coupled it with the Juneteenth celebration somehow. I don't know how. And I think this is the perception that the media puts on it. And this is what I'm trying to get at. So the girl ends up, she beats the girl up, and then she just starts twerking in the middle of the street, bro, break dancing and shit. Like she done pulled her, you know what I'm saying? She done did it all, bro. And so the stigma is just tied to the ugliest part of us is just tied to that. So I think whenever they think about us celebrating anything, or when they think that we got anything, they just look at it and only see the negative of it, right? That makes sense what I said?
Let me ask a question. Yeah, sure, I guess so. Let me ask a question. How do Mexicans celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
They get drunk as fuck.
Oh,
But how do black people celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
I don't know. I don't.
They get drunk as fuck, man.
I don't celebrate
They
no
be
other
getting,
fucking
but you
holiday.
don't drink, bro. So you don't count with that. I don't drink, so I can't count myself
No, but
either.
I don't
But
celebrate Cinco.
I know
I don't celebrate
motherfuckers be
Cinco
out
de
to the
Mayo.
bar at the liquor, getting liquor and all that shit. They getting drunk, bro.
I don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo because it ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't celebrate. I don't know.
When you
I
used
can't.
to drink, you did.
No, I didn't.
You was drinking on Cinco de Mayo, bro.
No, I wasn't.
So you took the Cinco de Mayo, the only day out the year you didn't drink then, when you was a drinker?
Why would I celebrate Cinco de Mayo? I don't even know what the fuck it is.
The Day of the Dead.
No, see, I didn't even know that. I've never celebrated Cinco de Mayo. What else we got? I never celebrate whatever. I ain't never celebrate that shit. What else? Other people race. I don't celebrate other people races holidays.
So you ain't never celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
But
That's not a race holiday. That's a Christian holiday.
But it's portrayed as a white man birthday holiday.
But it's a Christian holiday.
It's a pagan holiday. It's created.
That's cool, but it's a Christian holiday, and I was raised a Christian. But I was not raised a Mexican, so I don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Or
So you saying you celebrate American holidays? Let's just keep it.
Christian.
Let's just keep it facts based. You celebrate American holidays.
I celebrate the holidays I was raised celebrate as a kid. The Christian holidays that my mom and
American holidays. You celebrate Martin Luther King Day. You celebrate Memorial Day. You celebrate Labor Day. You celebrate Christmas, Easter, 4th of July.
You saying the word celebrate?
Now you celebrate Juneteenth.
You saying celebrate? I don't celebrate all those days. We got the day off. I got the day off. But celebrate. I don't celebrate everything. Like I'm not having cake and parties and shit. Like,
do you partake in family gatherings?
For what?
If it's a family gathering, if y'all having a cookout for Memorial Day, the Memorial Day cookout, you going to that, right?
Yeah,
that's a celebration.
Yeah,
that's a celebration. If it's 4th of July and y'all want to go watch the fireworks, you gonna go downtown and watch them blow them motherfuckers off, right?
No.
If they downtown, or maybe y'all might have one in the neighborhood, you will go watch them out in the neighborhood then, right? I'm not saying that's what you do. I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to watch the fireworks, you will go watch the fireworks, right?
I guess if I wanted to, I ain't never wanted to.
Right. So that might be something that you're not interested in, though. And I can understand that. But you wouldn't not go to the cookout.
No, I would not go.
So that's the celebration. It's not like you saying like you out there throwing. Yeah, I'm not saying you eating cake and throwing parties, and no, it's not that. But you partaking in what's going on Thanksgiving, nigga. You probably don't cook at your house, but if the family cooking, you going to the cook, you going to eat. You with the fam.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way. That's how I see as adults. That's how we celebrate things. Like, I think I just think we partake in what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So now how are you saying we partake on Juneteenth? So what is it that you're saying about Juneteenth? How we celebrate different?
It's not about how we celebrate. So that's why I say it's not about how we celebrate different. It's about how it's perceived. The others perceive how the bad group. Because you have to acknowledge that there's a group of people that really do wild the fuck out. Like they do things that's like, bro, you make it hard, bro. You make it hard to give you a pass on this shit, bro. But then you got the people that's cool that nobody. It's almost like the good kid and the bad kid in school, right? Everybody had that one classmate that was just good, straight A's. You probably don't even fucking remember their name. But that motherfucker that stayed in trouble all the time, you remember everything about that motherfucker. It's not that you liked them. It's just the fact that motherfucker, he just stood out. So the bad of us stands out. And whenever you think about the bad of us, the what they call the ratchets, right? The ratchets is the loud mouths and all this, that, and the third. Well, you give them something, now they got something to be loud mouth about. Now they got something to, and that's I think that might be the perception that might be thrown upon it.
I haven't seen any ratchet behavior across my timeline for Juneteenth.
I mean, everybody got a different algorithm, though.
Right.
I think you definitely gotta that's definitely a fact, because you might have the pro side, somebody else might see all the bad. Somebody else might see that they was having a cookout and the whole thing got into a whole brawl. They got into a fight.
Jazzy B, what you said? What you think? What you got?
I think that people feel the way they feel about it is because one, they don't understand, and I don't think they care to understand with some people. At the same time, I do agree with Jay that people just think that, oh, it's a black holiday, like we just gonna be out here ratcheting and fighting, and probably like, oh, that's just the reason for them to get drunk and act stupid or whatever. When the one thing what I do agree with is, ever since like it's been a federal holiday, I haven't seen anybody doing any ratchet, crazy, ghetto anything on Juneteenth for real. I've never seen anything but love. Like, to me, it's like
me neither.
It's an extra Black History. It's an extra day of Black History Month for real. Like, literally, that's how I've been seeing it for the last couple of years. Like, people is falling more in love with them being Black. That's how I'm taking it now, for real. And people, like, I think us as Black people are learning, like, are looking more into who we are as Black people and realizing that the what we have inside of, you know what I'm saying? Like, realizing the people that we are and the things that we can do. Like, I think the Juneteenth lightweight is making people see themselves better, in a better light as Black people, for real. I think it's helping.
I don't know. I don't know. See, like Jay said, everybody algorithm different though, because I haven't seen any wild stuff in the last. I mean, shit. I can't think of no wild Juneteenth shit that I see.
I would say that the people that celebrate in Juneteenth are people that would be outside of the realm of that type of stuff happening, though. Also, like, I don't think it's this is the thing, right? Like I said, that Knicks parade incident that I told you about, they tied that into the Juneteenth thing. And I believe a lot of times that is something that happens where it's something that's completely irrelevant to what's going on that gets cast into that realm. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, like, there's so many different facets of this whole conversation that you got to look at to say, okay, this can make sense in this perspective, and that can make sense in that perspective. But there's so many different lenses you got to look at things at. I'm not saying that there's, I don't know, because again, I haven't really been on social media a lot lately. I wasn't checking for the Juneteenth things. I just been living in the real world for a little bit. But
I heard that, bro.
At the same token, I can't understand, like, let's just say there is something that happens where some YN in Chicago does something crazy, and it just so happens to be in the vicinity of one of those festivals. I mean, that's what it's gonna be like.
It's Juneteenth incident.
Right. So it's
for sure.
It's something that people want to look at. It's always gonna be magnified. They're gonna look at it like, yeah. I told you that's what they would do, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the whole idea of anytime you got a group of Black people together that's partying, there's always gonna be something that happens.
Now, do me a favor, Jay. Ask the question that T asked.
Well, I think we kind of answered that.
Yeah, but the question was,
okay. So the question is, why do we complain about being disrespected as Black people, and then we take our holiday and degrade our own selves.
Now I'm trying. How we degrade our own self? By drinking?
I think
By doing. Because I just want to say, white people of all people act crazy on New Year's.
yeah,
People
every
wild
day,
out
every holiday.
all kind of holidays.
Yeah, every holiday. That's why I'm like, I don't. So to
I don't
Jazz's
understand.
point, to Jazz's point, and this also goes back to what I said last week. If you don't remember, we had this conversation where we was talking about aggression. The way we do everything just looks different than another person. So dancing, let's just take dancing for instance, right?
Right.
White people dance a certain way. We know the way white people dance, right? Like we just know how they dance. They do some like fucking salsa or some moreno, whatever the fuck they be doing. I don't know what the fuck they be doing, but they
we got you, but we right
here. But Black people, they dance a completely different way.
We got you. We know you. We got you.
To some people, I can understand. I can see. Okay, it look different. It looks provocative. It looks too much. And that might be a form to them. That might be something where they like, yeah, these people are out there. Then you got you when you was younger, you remember how your uncles used to get rowdy? They used to be loud as hell. Like they might be drinking they brew, but they might be talking about the game, and they like fuck you, nigga. No, hell no. You know Barry was that nigga, man. Fuck what you talking about. But we know that they not about to get rowdy. We know they not about to do nothing. But to the outsiders, they look like it like, man,
they nervous. They nervous.
Yeah. So I don't think it's more so degrading. I think it's just that, like Jazz said, it's misunderstanding of what certain people, how they represent themselves.
Let me say, I think the question was a great question. I just think it's an unfair question. I think it's a great question. I'm glad it was asked though, but it's an unfair question because every race of every people celebrate on every holiday, but just like you said, when we do it, it just looks different, and I think it's just unfair. You ask me.
I can see why you say it's unfair, but also you have to we had this conversation before where we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard.
That's true.
So if we hold ourselves to a higher standard, then it's
but even on holidays, we can't even.
We gotta hold ourselves to a higher standard because after that, if we hold in that standard, then it changes the narrative or the perspective that people look at us with. You can't keep on saying this if like I can't say that if you go down this street you're gonna get robbed, but you go down this street every day and you ain't never been robbed. I mean, eventually it's like, bro, that can't be real. It's not real, right?
Then the funny thing is, though, I mean, what you said was true, but only to a certain extent. Because yes, you got that percentage of white people that's going to see Black people dancing, aka twerking, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? What are they doing? Look at how they acting. Look at it. And then you know what the other half of the white people are gonna be doing? Twerking too. You know what I'm saying? What you just say last week, what we just talked about, Black culture, right? We are what's cool, right? A lot of them people are gonna be twerking with them. The opposite race, they're gonna be twerking with them. You know what I'm saying? Because not because it's Black, it's because it's cool. So I mean,
you know what's interesting though?
I get the point you make. Yes, what?
Sometimes a person can be in such awe with you that they dislike it because they can't do what you can do. And I think
it's jealousy. It's jealousy is real deep down.
And I think that's what it really kind of stems from at the beginning. If you really want to get into the root of things, I think that's what it really stems from. I don't think a person really dislikes. I don't think the people really dislike you. They dislike that they really just can't be you for real.
I agree with that. I don't know. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Psychology 101.
Yeah, Juneteenth seems to be very hot button conversation for a lot of people, though. A lot
Like
of
I
people.
want to say this.
Go ahead.
Sorry, not to cut you off, but another incident with Juneteenth is how not only do people not believe it's a real holiday, people don't believe it's a federal holiday. So even like the people that be working or whatever, like some of them ain't even getting time and a half because the company doesn't believe that they should have to pay time and a half or it's a paid day off type thing.
You surely
Like
is right.
It's still companies right now that's without me mentioning who, but it's still companies right now that is not observing the national holiday, make you work, not giving you the holiday pay. But when it comes to July 4th, you're getting that holiday pay.
I'll be calling off.
My check should be super fat this week, boy. I got to work on yesterday. Oh my. Yesterday and today, that's double pay for both days. That's holiday pay, right? That's federal pay. Man, that's supposed to be federal. So what if? Okay, so let's find out. Let's say this, Jazz. What if you find out that your company ain't doing that? What can you do? How do you
And
hold them
that's the
accountable?
thing. That's really what I lightweight want to know that too. Like where do you go from there? But that it should be a government of like your city problem, government, whoever. It got to be somebody you could take it up with because there should be no company. Like even if they're not giving you the holiday pay, you should be at least off that day. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta get
So
that payroll.
if I'm working and this is a federal holiday where all federal buildings and everybody else is closed, why the hell am I not getting holiday pay?
So look, LBC, I hope you hear this because this is a part of the reason why black people get looked at the way they looked at. You have to do something about that. If we know, if we're talking about that right now, we know, okay, you work your job and you worked yesterday. You didn't take the day off, you worked, and you ain't get double pay or half time and a half pay. Something ain't right about that. You're supposed to get that.
You gotta stand up.
So you need to be contacting the Department of Labor.
Absolutely.
And reporting the fact that your job didn't pay you according to the national holiday. That's a federal holiday, I should say. And that they need to get that compensation, and you need some reimbursements for sure. That's the step that you need to take. I'm letting people know.
Like
Department of Labor.
I don't know who you need to call because I would like me myself personally. I know the Better Business Bureau get everything done. Like that would have been the first thing on my mind.
No, you got to call Department of Labor.
But you gotta, I would say, call your governor, your mayor, whoever, for real. Because I think that's crazy work. It's a legal federal holiday since 2021. This been 5 years in the working. How is everybody not on the same page? Like I don't understand how that's still going on 5 years later. That's crazy work.
Ain't nobody rowdier than Irish people on St. Patrick's Day.
I can agree with that.
It ain't a more rowdier bunch than Irish people on St. Patrick's Day. Now, why do they take their day and be disrespectful to themselves like that?
They not disrespecting themselves.
Or what was the word we was using?
Huh?
What word did we use earlier though?
They not degrading themselves.
What they doing?
They just do what they do.
They just getting drunk and kicking it.
Yeah, Irish people is known for getting drunk and fighting though. That's not nothing abnormal.
That's a good point. So I guess I don't know. I guess we good on the Juneteenth shit, right? We good on the Juneteenth shit.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah, man, we
Juneteenthers.
celebrate. Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
Juneteenth for everybody. It don't stop. We going to
Celebrate your
tomorrow.
son.
Even though tomorrow is Father's Day, though. You know, we put Juneteenth on pause for Father's Day for all the daddies
Oh
out
yeah.
there.
Hey, that's crazy though. My job gave everybody my job gave everybody y'all Father's Day, but they made everybody go to work on Juneteenth for real. Like that's real. Like I literally just thought about that. That's crazy.
Wait, listen. The way they feel about Juneteenth is the way they feel about black people in this country. The way the country treat this holiday is the way they feel about us in this country, man. Who's
Man,
surprised?
look, you got to treat the holiday the way you supposed to treat the holiday. That's the thing about it, bro. When, okay, white people holidays in white people America, of course shit gonna get shut down because they run that shit.
Facts.
Black people holidays in white people
White
America.
America don't right.
You
Facts.
gotta shut your shit down. You gotta take that. If you got a job that gives you
Absolutely
vacation,
agree.
yeah, it's like if you got a job that gives you paid vacation, take that fucking paid vacation. You gotta take that sacrifice, bro. You gotta stand. Hey, if you don't get that shit, fuck it, bro. You just gonna have to work, get you some doubles next time you go to work, or work doubles prior to that, knowing that you about to do this.
You gotta make them respect it.
You
gotta make them respect it. You gotta make them respect it. I agree with you, Jay. We gotta call off if you ain't getting that. If you ain't getting paid, you gotta call the fuck off. Take that first PTO day, that sick day. You gotta take it off. You can't come to work.
Hey man, employees got more power than they know, for real, bro.
They can't run the place without us.
Can't. And they can't hire a whole bunch of people the same day.
Facts.
They damn sure not about to take that big ass loss. They ain't gonna keep taking them losses.
My job offered to feed us lunch.
Facts.
For Juneteenth. Ain't not facts. I could buy my own pizza. I could buy my own pizza.
Nah, I wasn't pizza. What was it? Wasn't it wings and JoJo's?
Pizza, chicken, and JoJo's.
Nigga food.
I guess, but I wasn't there, so I don't know. That's what I heard they was gonna order.
It was better than what they did last year, I'm sure.
I guess. I wasn't there last year. But y'all hear about Faison Love?
I know he got arrested, didn't he?
Yeah. Child support.
Oh damn.
He down bad. He down bad, y'all.
How much he behind?
I don't know.
He got to be a lot to go to jail.
This is all I know. This is the details that's given. He's claiming, I gotta say he's claiming that he's living off $10,000. He gets $10,000 a year off royalties from the movie Elf. That's all the income he has. He get that a year, and that's all he has to live off of. He's staying with friends. He's staying in his car. He has a shitty car, and he's staying in it.
Bro. She say he owe her $250,000 in child support.
Okay, thank you for looking that up. What kind of car he got? Tell us about the car.
$13,000 a year. No, I didn't look that up.
Oh, no, it's like a 1990 something.
I thought that was part of you might have seen that in the story that they were selling, but he's staying in his car from time to time. If not, he's staying with his friends. The thing is, while you're looking at details, I just gotta say, I understand, but bro, you should have been swallowed your pride and got a job, like my guy from the Cosby Show and all that. Like, come on, man. Them roles been start coming in, and I was wondering why. If y'all see him doing interviews and everything, he ain't even funny no more. He always mad and grumpy like this. And now I get it. I see why he was coming off so grumpy and shit he was. Like, fucking homeless and living fucked up. Hollywood and Lightweight turned his back on him. but you got to wonder why, what he done for that to happen. But at
He's
the end
not
of
a
the day,
good person.
you gotta, facts, facts, facts. Clearly, he can't be. But at the end of the day, you got to swallow your pride and just get a job. You know what I'm saying?
Then his lawyer, I heard something where his lawyer said that he was about to start a movie, but he couldn't start the movie because he was in
Because he was
jail.
in jail for this situation, right?
But after all this time you owing child support, you just now getting in the movie role to the
And
point where
then I
you
want to
ain't
say
getting no
this.
royalty. Boy, get the
I
hell
want
out
to
of
say this.
here.
I want to say this real quick. Let me turn my camera back. I want to say this real quick. A lot of the comments I was reading was, "This is bullshit. Don't nobody know him from Elf. Everybody know him from Friday. Yeah, but Friday was a low budget movie. It didn't cost much to be made. It ended up making a lot, but the actors didn't get paid a lot, and he ain't receiving royalties from Friday. Elf was a blockbuster with a fucking Will Ferrell movie. That's his biggest movie. Like y'all, I mean, like it maybe not be his most known role, best role, but that was a blockbuster. Because I kept seeing that comment. I kept seeing that comment about Friday. Friday was a low budget movie at the time.
Yeah, and I think they only got like $2,000.
Facts. They all talked about how they didn't get paid for that. John Witherspoon, they all talked about they ain't getting no money for that. So you ain't getting no royalties from it. Probably QB is the people that wrote it. But other than that, nah. Elf was his biggest movie, clearly.
Unfortunately, he's not even really that good of an actor, to be honest.
No. And then you got to be a good guy, Jay. You said that. I don't know if everybody heard you.
Yeah.
But you got to be a good person. What happened?
Yeah.
Where his relationships at? You feel me?
I don't understand why he's so far behind in child support. He should have got a modification if he's only getting $10,000 a year, bro. Like you should
He
be having
probably ain't want to, his pride. He ain't want to admit that. He ain't want to go to court and say that.
Yeah. Proud of motherfucker, boy.
And that's the truth, because it's up to the man to go down there and say that he need the payment adjusted. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, he ain't getting no movies no more. So I'm gonna need y'all to adjust my payments. I never say that. You know what I'm saying? So you just gonna be in arrears, money, because I'm never going down to the courts to be like, oh, he ain't getting no more of them blockbuster movies no more. You know what I mean? So if he don't go down there and say that his income doesn't change, he's
Right.
still on the hook for that whatever
Like
amount they had him with.
Bro, what has Faison been in the last 15 years?
Nothing. All he did, what was the last thing? The Bad Santa.
Okay, Bad Santa.
That's the last thing I could think of was Bad Santa.
I don't even remember Bad Santa.
And I only seen Bad Santa 1. I ain't see 2.
All I know is the little midget. Oh, the little black elf dwarf. The little person, the little black little person was in it from Friday.
Oh yeah, the Miss Parker's husband.
Yeah, that's all I know about Bad Santa. I ain't even
that
know.
had oh dude, what's the dude name? I can't think of
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob. Yep.
I'm looking up his IDMB and IMDb, and he been in a lot of things. I can't understand why he.
But are they big blockbuster movies though, Jay? Like, what's his big one? Like Hollywood big one.
It's not even about that though. It's just the fact that, like, okay, you got a TV series that he was in 2024. In 2023, he was in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things. From 2018 to 2022, he was in 30 episodes of another show. 2022, he was in 2 other things. So it's like he's been consistently in something, even if that's giving him like $5,000 or $10,000 at a time. I can't imagine how he's not. I don't know. I think that story got to be fabricated, bro. He got to be trying to get out of this. He got to be trying to get out of it.
The amount probably is of how high it is, but I know. Well, I know in Ohio they arrest you for like you got to be at least $10,000 or more. So I don't
Well,
know.
no,
Like
I ain't saying. Yeah, I'm acknowledging that, but I'm just saying I don't think that man is only getting $10,000 a year, bro. Like I don't believe that.
I don't know, but I just wonder about his relationships because why ain't nobody giving him no role? Why ain't nobody rocking with him? I
He
know, I
he
know
and
him from the parent. I know his first role from what my knowledge was the Parenthood, and he don't get along with Robert Townsend at all.
look,
You know what I'm saying? So I just
look,
wonder.
these are his movies, and he got 5 upcoming. These all his movies. These all his shows. He in 87 different things.
What kind of salary he demanded though? You feel me?
He was in Blackish. Blackish was on for a minute.
But he wasn't the main character of Blackish because I watched Blackish and he wasn't the main character. He wasn't on. I mean, he might have been on there a couple of times, but he wasn't a cast member for real.
Couples Retreat.
Yep, that was a big movie.
Idlewild. He was a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas voiceover.
Yes, he was. Yep,
I didn't know that, but that was back in 2004. But like, just looking back at all this, bro, I'm pretty sure you're getting royalties more than $10,000 a year. Is all I'm saying.
I would think couple retreat. I don't know how much is that getting played though. Elf get played every year. You know that. You know that.
Couples Retreat come on a lot, like on TBS and all that. Like dumb channels, I know it used to come on a lot, but at the same time, like now, everything is streaming. So
It say Faison Love's net worth is reported around 500,000, though other sources list figures as high as 8 million in 2024 and as low as 50,000 in some celebrity databases.
so don't nobody really know how much money that motherfucker make.
But if he's living in his car,
man, I don't believe that, bro.
And no, and he got a 1990 something car. Like he
I
ain't
don't
even
believe that, bro.
he ain't even in the 2000. If you
I
ain't
don't
even in the
believe it.
2000,
I don't
I
believe
don't
he making
believe
no
that,
money
bro.
like that. I don't believe he making no money like that.
I don't believe it, bro.
I don't think he making no money like that either, for real.
Nah, I don't be seeing him on nothing. I see him on little Vlad interviews. He always mad and shit. I was wondering why niggas always mad. Now I know. Steering wheel all up in his back.
Man,
Trying
nah,
to
bro. That
sleep.
man got a house, bro. Bro, ain't no way he don't have a crib, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Come on, man. Stop.
I hope he do.
But that
I
man,
hope
hey, if he living like that, bro, we gonna have to acknowledge he got a drug problem or he got a mental issue, bro. He really got to be he one of the two.
He can't have a drug
financial,
issue. That's a fat ass crackhead.
financial, financial problem. I
I
mean,
mean, his
financial literacy.
man. So he out here living life like he Floyd Mayweather, but he got a Burger King salary.
I don't know.
Because basically, from what y'all saying is y'all saying he never was making money to begin with. So if he was even living in luxury, he was already living out of his means, anyways. For him to have a $13,000, bro, if his child support is $13,000 a month, bro, what the fuck? That's crazy. He gotta be making money. They
say he wasn't never making money.
Huh?
I ain't say he ain't never made no money.
I mean, he ain't. What you say? His biggest movie was Elf, and after
Probably.
that we don't know nothing else he been in for real.
I ain't say that neither.
No, I'm not saying you said that. I'm just saying like after that it's nothing else that we really know of that he's been in. Like Couples Retreat, we seen
Couple
that.
Retreat. That's a blockbuster movie though, which I'm sure received royalties.
I don't know if that's a blockbuster though. Is it?
It's a big. It's well, not a blockbuster. But I still use the word wrong. That's a big budget movie. Big budget. Vince Vaughn and all that shit. It was a big budget movie.
Okay.
Big studio. So he probably received royalties from that. I don't know about royalties from TV shows. I don't know how that works. But I mean, I know they get them. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't really know his career like that. I'll be honest with you.
And that's why I'm saying he played in a lot of no-name movies. He like where he getting all? How the hell you get $13,000 a month in child support, bro? Where was you making this money at?
If I'm not mistaken, though, royalties go down every year or something too. So he probably was getting at one time a nice. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But he clearly was making enough money to pay that child support.
It just depend on the it really just depend on the contract for real. But who knows? Maybe he is only being able to pay the child support with the roles that he getting. Maybe they garnishing the fuck out of him.
Bro got to get a job.
Bro need to do a lot of things. For sure.
Yeah, we got to get it together. I don't know what's up with my guy. But like I said, though, like watching him in real life interviews, I'm not a fan of him. Like he always come off grumpy. And maybe that's why. Shit. But I don't know. I hope we get it together. That's all I can say. I will only see nobody down bad like that. What else y'all want to talk about? My guy Jay Caesar, got anything?
I mean, if you want to talk about that mystical thing.
Oh, let's talk about it. Mystical was sentenced to 20 years, right?
Yup. But I just don't know the facts behind this one. I don't really know what was said. So do you know the full story behind it, or do I need to do some quick GPT-ing real quick?
Let's pull it up. I don't know. I just know Mystical got a history of doing things to women. I don't understand why. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't know.
So the first time it was about him, he took it from his hair braider, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, she had supposedly been taking money from him.
Okay.
That was in the first case.
And that was in 2023 or 2022 or 2002. And apparently he got something in 2017, or he did that and kidnapped at a casino and spent 18 months in jail waiting charges. And then in 2022 in Louisiana, at a woman at his home, including domestic abuse. And that was his third degree, which got him to 20 years.
The woman said she was beaten and assaulted at his home in 2022. The nigga, 55 years old, just got 20 years.
He's 25. He's 55.
He's 55.
Look, man. I'm not.
Come on.
Man, look, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. I have a hard time ever believing these situations, bro. Like I just have a hard time believing this shit, bro. Like, unless this dude is a real sick freak, bro, why in the fuck? Why do he keep kidnapping people and just taking advantage of them? Or is he just the easy target because he's already been accused of this? Let me ask you a question, LBC. Have you ever heard a girl that was mad at some guy? Maybe they were fussing about something and she knew something about him and she just used to hold it over. She would use that to hold over his head.
Yeah.
I low-key, in this situation, I wonder if that has anything to do with this thing, bro. Because like I find it hard to believe that somebody is this kind of psycho to. I didn't know about it. I didn't know 3 times was the situation, bro. 2017, 2002. How long did he do in 2000 for the 2002 thing?
In 2022,
he did 6 years.
Accused Mr. Tyler of terrorizing a woman who he said had stolen $100 from him.
See, like, that's a
punched her, ripped her braids out, took her phone, and prevented her from leaving and sexually assaulted her. That's in 2022.
Come on, bro. $100, bro.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. Like, let's just keep it a band, bro. 100, bro. He up millions at this time. Why is he tripping about $100? That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't believe that shit, bro. And I think that once that happened, he just became a very easy target because they all say the same shit. He kidnapped me, he held me against my will, and he just took advantage of me. He beat me up. They all saying the same thing. Unless that, again, like I say, unless this dude is just really just fucking, bro, you just fucking stupid, dog. And I cannot believe that any one person is literally that damn stupid, bro. Again, like I had my doubts about David, and David proved me fucking wrong. Somebody can't be that stupid. I think I would have to see the evidence that they used to say, when he beat me up, this is what I look like, for me to say, okay, maybe we got some validity here. But if I'm just going off of the story, I don't know. I don't know if I can believe that shit.
What you think, Jazz?
Okay, now I can agree with Jay on a certain part, to the part about like how you can't always believe the story or whatever, because I do believe that sometimes, especially with these famous people, they just do it for clout and then they know they could come back and sue. You know what I'm saying? But at the same, because I ain't even gonna lie, I be hearing some of these bitches stories and be like, oh, you crying now, but was you crying then? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or was you thinking, oh, this Mystical, I could go around bragging about Mystical. Do you see what I'm saying? But at the same time, where this is 3 different occasions where he did this, and it seemed like every time it escalated.
I gotta let me correct that real quick. He has been to jail 3 times. One of the types was tax evasion.
Oh, okay.
So he had the hairdresser situation, and then he got this one. One was tax evasion.
No, so 2002, it was that girl situation. He got convicted in 2004. Then in 2017, he got convicted for 18 months. And then 2022, this is when he just now got convicted for the 20 years.
What was 2017?
2017 was a Shreveport case. He was charged with doing that and kidnapping.
Was that the hairdresser?
Something about a casino. He denied the allegations, spent about 18 months, and the charges was ultimately dismissed after grand jury found insufficient evidence to proceed. And that's what I was saying. He was accused of it in 2017, and they so he went to jail for 18 months behind that though.
But it still escalated though. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the first girl, which was the hairdresser, she stole $100. That's when he just abused her or whatever and assaulted her, I guess. And then the second one, he assaulted her and kept her hostage or whatever. And then the
But
third
that was dismissed
one,
because it was found to be not true.
yeah, I understand that it was dismissed or whatever, but then with this last one though, it just went over. Do you see what I'm saying?
It should be dismissed because it's probably not true. Also, if the last one wasn't true, why? That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
But they must have had, in order for them, even though like you saying, the other one was dismissed. So if the other ones, even though it was dismissed, it's still on his record though. And at the same time though, if you get in another case that's the same charge, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a 3-strike rule because he did serve time. He served the 18 months. Even though he was found, you know what I'm saying? Even though they did take it back, he did serve time for it still though.
Now that you said that, I want you to understand what you're saying and how much more sense do it make to say, okay, so this man got charged with something in 2002.
But I understand it, but I'm saying
tag is hanging above his head.
But
this tag hangs above him. So the second time he gets accused of this shit, it's found out to be not true. And now there's a third time that this shit's being accused of.
And the third time is worse than the second time that he was so-called accused of. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying every time got worse though. This is what I'm saying.
It's all the same. It's all the same. They all involve kidnapping and getting beat. All of them.
Oh, all of them. I thought only the last two got kidnapped, man. I thought the very last one was at his house.
No. I mean, the woman was at his home. All of these happen when they say that they're at, like the first one said that they were at his house. The other girl said that they was at his hotel, I'm assuming, because they was leaving the casino or they was at a casino. Then the 2022 place was at his house. He probably need to get cameras. He was a dumbass. He probably should just have cameras at this point, bro.
That too. Why don't he though? Like, I mean, it's a lot.
Maybe he can't afford them.
Because he raping. Because he raping her.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. He's grapes.
Oh yeah, he's graping them. He's graping them. Welch is graping them.
That's all the more reason. Like, why? It's a lot of different things that could have been done, like to avoid this for the second and the third time. Do you understand what I'm saying? And let's not get it twisted. And I'm speaking, I'm gonna say this as an unmarried person back in the day when I loved Mystical. Like, you ain't got to do none of that, boy. What is you talking about? Like, it's just some people that just don't have to do that. Like, girls will give it up. What are we doing that for? You understand what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying.
And I do really believe Mystical is one of them. He's not an ugly dude, none of the sort. And he had money, and Mystical had money. Like, I don't understand why we out here doing stuff like that. Like, to me, it's just crazy. Like, literally, it broke my heart to see them give him 20 years. But, once I seen what it was for, I was like, you stupid motherfucker, you. Like, literally. That's how I felt. It was like, I just thought he was just dumb. I'm like, you're just dumb now. Like, I can't even love him like I loved him before because you're just dumb.
He is dumb. He is dumb. Messed up the Cash Money No Limit tour and shit.
Cause man, that would have been beautiful. What?
You know what though? Grape is more about power. So when you say why did he ain't gotta do that, I mean it ain't about that.
But I'm saying the man that he was then, he had the power.
I mean, some people
over the business. Mystical was making bitch shake your ass. What? Hoes was in the, and this was the dong contest. Shake your ass. That was, come on now. Mystical can make a bitch do what?
Based off of the way that Mystical raps, I can assume that anything going down with him between the covers is very aggressive.
I agree.
I would
I like.
whatever. Hey, I'm grown. I don't play pause. But
No,
look,
but that,
if you know,
for
you
real,
know,
the
bro.
way he act though, if it wouldn't have been like that, you be look. I ain't even gonna lie.
It's almost the
If it
same thing.
wouldn't be like that, if it wouldn't be like that, and we in the bedroom, I'm telling on you, nigga. Yep, you right. Yep, you did it.
I would think
Yep,
that
just because you weren't acting aggressive like you do in the videos, nigga. You ain't talking that talk. I'm telling everybody, they is gonna know.
I would think that the same thing that happened with Shannon Sharp, where he got like, bruh got finesse. He got super finagle, bro. I feel like that's the same thing that happens with a guy like Mystical. Especially, I would be interested in knowing the age of the girl that accused him of this. Because I think that plays a part too. If it's a young girl, we already know what type time it is, man. If it's an older lady, I might have to say, okay, I don't know. It might have some truth to it. She went and pressed charges. If she ain't going to get no money out the deal, hey, it could be some truth to it. But I just have a hard time believing anytime I hear somebody say that I got taken advantage of. I just be like, hold up, man.
Well, for her, she wasn't talking about even money, though. She said with the judge, she wanted him prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Is this right?
That's just giving detail. I'm just giving detail.
Well,
on this last case.
Well,
he pled not guilty, of course. She said she asked the judge to prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law. I'm just trying to give details on this last situation.
I want to know what was his defense then. Because for her to want to press charges to the fullest extent meant that she want to see him suffer.
She was upset.
Yeah, she was upset about something.
Yeah, she mad about yeah. And for when all this time to have passed, it happened in 22, right? She would have cooled down by now if it was just. I mean, I don't know, but
the one happened in Shreveport. The run shit happened in Shreveport, Louisiana, and this one happened somewhere else. To third degree rape. Great.
Oh, you know what? I want to talk about some shit I seen on social media. Now, I still watch a lot of the old Chris Hansen Catch a Predator videos and shit like that. I like them, man. I find it funny. I like watching human reaction when shit happening to them. You know what I mean? I like to see the reaction when the nigga busts out. They find out it was a trap and all that. I like that. I seen some shit on the Facebook where some guys had claimed to have set some guy up to meet a 15-year-old for sex at Chipotle. It was some guy setting it up, and they was recording them, walking down the street, chasing them, all that. Y'all seen that?
Okay,
I just seen one like that. It was in Parma. The one I seen was in Parma.
Okay, this was in Akron though. It happened at the Chipotle right over here by the university. So you know what I'm talking about though. You know these guys. What y'all think about that?
You know, do you know the reason why they stopped showing the original show? Yeah.
Yes. They was catching ministers and people very high ranking people, and they got that shit canceled.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a big fan of this shit. For real.
I would say that that is a dangerous show. It's very entertaining. Very informal. But it just shows you that you could never really know. Like, you really could be working right beside one of them types.
Freako.
So I mean, it's true. As long as they can't staying safe, keep on doing what you're doing, bro.
What about you, Jazz?
Now, me myself personally, I just so happened to be walking down the street when the boys was doing this crap. Okay, I didn't know what the
That's
hell was going
right.
on.
Jazz seen it.
I seen it, baby. Okay, I did not know what the hell was going on.
Jazz
So
actually saw it.
I'm walking up towards Exchange, and they're coming down. Now, at first, all I see is a whole group of white boys. So I'm like, where they going? Where the party at? Like, but I'm like, it's too early for Akron U boys to be partying. You know what I'm saying? So as I get closer, I see they got their phones out, and then I see the black guy that they was talking to in front of them or whatever. And next thing you know, like when I got closer, the ones who was doing the recording was talking about how he was texting the 15-year-old boy. Well, he was texting the boy
Oh,
that he thought was 15. Talking to him, thinking he was gonna meet up with him at Chipotle. He said they knew his order and everything, and the guy was like, that wasn't me, that wasn't me. He was like, but they knew your order, they knew exactly what you had on. He was like, you was texting. He was like, as soon as you got in the restaurant, you text and was like, I'm in here waiting on my food. Like, he said, so he's like, everything was adding up, and he was like they just kept making sure, like, bro, it's they kept saying it's a predator in your city. Like, y'all don't even know it's a predator in your city. Now, this is what's crazy. You know how we said mind your own business, and we be like, oh, got to keep myself safe. Another black guy had jumped out the car just because he seen the one black guy surrounded. But as soon as they got to talking about being a predator, the black guy was like, "Yeah, you on your own." You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got. He was like, "I ain't fucking with this. You on your own, buddy." But they really followed that boy all around. The police eventually picked him up.
So the police took him to custody.
I don't know. I'm not sure if he took him in custody. I did not see that part, but I know that the cops pulled up and was talking to them, like, stop them, because they literally walked like from what they walked from Chipotle on Exchange to Thornton,
Jeez.
following that boy around on camera.
okay. Now this is where I want to jump in, please. Now, I'm a very big fan of the show. I'm a very big fan of catching predators the right legal way. Man, who the fuck is these dudes, man? I'm just gonna be that guy. Who is these? First of all, man, listen. Chris Hansen and them, when they was doing it, they had the real law. They was in and they was working with the sheriff departments and blah blah blah. These some fucking guys. Listen, they gonna get hurt. They gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Real talk though. The right person gonna punch them. You keep putting that camera in my face. You better call the police. Stop chasing me. All
Nah,
right.
you're not gonna do
But
that. You're not gonna do that. You too embarrassed, dog. You embarrassed,
at the
dog.
same
You out
time,
Because
here
I'm
trying
not
to
gonna
get
lie to
booty
you.
from a
I
kid, bro. You
promise.
embarrassed. You not punching shit. You trying to get away,
Jay,
bro. You trying to take
Jay,
booty, bro. You trying to get away, dog. We got you on camera in
that's
4K,
gonna
bro.
get me away. If I punch
Okay,
that
but
camera on
then
my face,
Yeah, nah,
the
nigga.
thing
You are
is,
not.
and I'm gonna tell
all
you
right.
this, just like them one shows where the guy be recording them when they be coming in and out the store or whatever, and he don't invade their space. They was not invading his space. They was not walking
Oh,
up on that boy. It was nothing like
oh,
that. Like, they was literally just following him
giving
down.
him
Like, they was not
okay.
all up in his face or nothing like that to the point. Now, if he would have walked up on them and hit him, he'd have been in the wrong.
Hey,
But
and
like,
then
they was not in his face or nothing like that. It wasn't like they was just pointing the cameras all up in his shit, talking about you a
hey,
predator, you did
Okay,
this, da 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 da.
and and and,
that's
and if
different.
you want, you better be one of them fighting ass predators, because if you hit one of us, boy, you better believe all of us jumping in. We on your ass, boy.
But
Yeah.
then I ain't even gonna lie though. Okay, so mind you, I seen it live, and then I think like a day or two, I seen other people posting it on Facebook. But I want to say last night I actually seen where they put dude record at. He a tier 2 offender. So
I'm
he
just
done
gonna say,
did this before.
just to say to Jay real quick though, Jay, I watched those little cornball ass auditor videos, and they ain't doing nothing but just standing there with the cameras, and then people done swung on them. They done had the pepper spray and everything.
I don't know. This is a
People don't
little
like
bit
cameras
different.
in their face,
I
man.
don't. I feel it, but this a little different though. Like when you talking about people getting embarrassed, brother. Those people ain't bro. I ain't going. It don't matter if I knock you out or anything. The video's still going up regardless.
That's true. But at the same time, and you know this, it's called fight or flight, right? It's 50-50. I'm just saying. That somebody might. They just better be careful. And they need to get with some real law enforcement if they're gonna be fucking doing it.
Hey man,
I do agree
keep
with that
doing what you're
because
doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I think every
I
city
do.
needs a
I
hero.
agree with that part though, because my thing is, even if you was the more bump into somebody like that was gonna fight you or whatever, you sitting here waiting for the police to pull up. You see what I'm saying? Like that's real fucking dangerous right there. Like that's the thing. And then at the same time, like even if they was coming to meet this kid, you don't know if they got weapons on them already or not. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen. But like I said, they had to call the police. Like you said, they don't have a law enforcement right there on their side waiting with them. They gotta call and they gotta wait for the police to
The
come
law
to
don't
their
even know
location.
they're doing it. That's the point I'm
Yeah,
making. The law don't even know they're doing it.
No, I think
I
they
seen
know.
it.
I'm pretty sure they know.
I'm about to say I seen a link from their page called Big Brother Watch or something like that. I'm pretty
That's the
sure they
name of
know.
the people.
Yeah,
That's the
Big
name
Yeah,
of
Brother.
that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I'm sure they know.
Yeah, they know. They presence big enough on social. They know, just like how
That's what I was about
the
to
law
say.
enforcement know about your local drug dealer. They know about them too.
They playing a dangerous game, though. So
they got people that just sit on there and watch the web all day. That's their job.
they playing a dangerous game, though.
I think they
I
playing a
do
great
agree with
game.
that.
It was several times. I mean,
bro, I'm not seeing.
good luck.
I can't imagine a predator being a tough guy.
It ain't even about being tough.
But I just can't. You
camera on
gotta
my
be tough to hit the
I'm
swing
trying to
off
get
on
away.
anybody.
I'm trying to get away. I
You're
ain't
not
fast
swinging
like
off.
that.
You ain't swinging off.
Okay.
Not those type of guys, bro. I just don't see those type of guys being those type of guys.
And then at the same, that dude wasn't showing no animosity, no nothing. It wasn't like he was trying to hurry up and get away from the camera.
No
he wasn't speed walking. He wasn't like, he was just like, it wasn't me. Y'all have the wrong guy.
I mean, you know, they got the right idea. They got the right thing. They got the right intentions. It's got to, I mean, you whatever, man. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
I need some security.
Dang, somebody. Yeah, I think they're doing a good thing, man. Keep on doing what y'all doing, bro. I'm proud of y'all folks, man. Keep on exposing them freakos out there, man.
No, that's facts. You just gotta do it right. That's what I'm saying.
Because ain't nobody else really, like, they might say they got it on public registry or nothing, but nigga, you never know who the fuck you don't know who the fuck who is, bro. We don't take the time.
They only send that registry to your neighborhood, and if at the same time, if it ain't in your neighborhood, you don't know who that dude is.
Facts. I think they need to do it better. If it was up to me, if it was my decision, I'll make all y'all freakos get a mark on your forehead, so we know you when we see you. We know you by the mark on your head.
No, remember how they remember how we had to bust it?
Man,
yeah,
do that. Put them all in the busted. Everybody will see it.
I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying?
They need to have those electronic billboards up on every like in like a couple blocks around and just slowly scroll through those people's face. They'll be famous in the city. They'll be famous. We need to display these people. We need to know who they are. Our kids really freely roam around in their areas. Bro, they have
No, that's real.
Teachers in I don't know if I'm being facetious when I say this. I feel like teachers is at an all-time high having intercourse with students now. Like this freako shit is getting out of hand, bro. I just keep seeing it pop up on my feed. This teacher done had
teachers that done went down lately.
Man, it's getting crazy, bro. It's getting out of hand.
Yeah, I agree. Something got to be done. We just got to do it the right way. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Keep doing it though. You got anything else? My phone died. I can't see what's in the chat thing. We have phase. We got the okay, man. The UFC fighter that said what he said about Obama. What should happen to him? Is anything? Freedom of speech? What?
What'd he say?
You're gonna have to look it up.
Dang.
I don't even, you know what I mean? Want to even say what he said.
He talked about Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
Oh, he called her man?
Yeah.
What was wrong with saying that, bro?
I don't spread false information. I try not to spread false information. You feel me?
You think that's false?
For sure I do. Hell yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're gonna skip that fucking subject.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
So yeah. Jazz, you got anything? Where Jazz go? Jazz
She
left?
gone. She left. Was that real? Did she leave on accident?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Y'all really feel like that about Obama, like that about Michelle Obama?
I don't think it's real. I don't think it's true.
So you think he should be punished for that?
I mean, I think he got the right to say what he want to say. No, I don't think he should be punished for that. I think he got the right to say what he want to say.
There's a time and a place for everything, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it just for me. And then we'll talk that Jay-Z vinyl shit if you want to, Jay. But for me, the Obama's been out of office so long. They weren't even the last president. I mean, Biden was like for the Obamas to be on your mind is kind of strange to me. That's all. It was just odd to me. I just found it odd. I don't think he should be punished or whatever. But he allowed to say what he want to say. They ain't even the president no more.
I'm gonna tell you this. Granted, he not the president, but the remnants of what he did during his presidency still linger on to this day. I assure you of that. He's one of them ones that did make he made an impression that's so deep into American society today, it cannot be scrubbed. And that's a fact. Now, we will be going to the conspiracy side of things if we actually dug into what I believe is the reason why he would even have entertained that idea. But I think it then goes to the same thing of what the dude said, that you don't believe, that I think it could have some truth to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, you know what I'm saying, go into it too much, but I think everybody has a time and a place to say things. You was at a professional event and you had an employer that you were doing this with. It wasn't your own shit. I don't think he should have said that then and there. And I think he needs to suffer some type of repercussion because Dana White looked very bad in that moment.
He looked uncomfortable too.
Yeah, it was a bad reflection of his brand though.
Okay, now I want to argue that a little bit. the reason why I say it was kind of okay. So you saying a bad look for Dana White's brand?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Okay, my bad. I will say this though, he was in the perfect forum. You at the White House with a president who clearly approved of that message. You know what I mean? Trump smiled and laughed at it. So he was in the right environment. But
Yeah.
for Dana
But to
White,
that Dana
White,
White,
yes, I agree.
yeah, Dana White said he'll never do another fight at the White House now.
Is that right? Because
Yeah.
of that?
Yeah.
Because of that?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
You can't have people. It's. I mean, regardless of whether the thing leans towards the favorite person or the unfavored person, I think there are certain things that you just can't do. Like you can't do something like that, bro. That'll be like Dak Prescott going out there and saying,
right,
go vote for Kamala.
Anything that
Like,
Jerry Jones disagree with.
It ain't even got about being if he disagree with it, he could agree with it. If it's something that's too political,
okay, I see what you're
saying. You crossing a boundary that you don't
want it here. Not here. Don't do it here.
Right.
Don't do it here.
Because it's almost like if I say something on your podcast, it could be a reflection of you.
Right.
Even though my viewpoints is my viewpoints.
Facts. They're gonna say Jay Caesar said on the Real Game No Gimmick podcast. Facts. Well, go ahead, bro. Say some wild shit though. Nah, I mean, we might need some of that. I'm just fucking with you. Jay. We trying to.
I'm trying to be on my best behavior, man.
Yeah, man. We trying to keep you there. We're trying to keep you here. All right, man. Before we go, man, you want to talk that Jay-Z vinyl shit? Or what? Because I don't see I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
So just to let people know, before the show, we talk about what we want to talk about. Jay said, I want to talk about the Jay-Z thing. Jay-Z selling vinyls in Target and black people, and I hear black people mad about it. Bro, my thing is, I don't think black people mad about it though. I don't see, but that's the part I disagree with. I'm not sure black people mad about it. I don't think so. But that would be my argument right there. Because
from what
I damn sure don't care.
Well, a lot of black people was supposedly boycotting Target because,
and that's what it was. It's about the boycott and Jay-Z going there because black people is boycotting it. Jay-Z is going there to sell his shit there. That's the problem.
Exclusively. But pause.
Yeah, it's only there.
Right. But so did everybody's hero last year, Kendrick. And so did J. Cole. I ain't hear nobody talking about that. So why are we talking about Jay-Z?
Because I don't think they was boycotting them.
Yes, they was.
Oh, damn shit! I don't know, but I know that's why they was talking about it with Jay-Z. Though I just know about the boycott.
I know, Jazz, and I know, and I agree with you. But my point is, why no backlash for Kendrick and Cole? Why just Jay-Z?
Oh, I ain't know they did it, so I have no answer no more. Thank you.
I'm not. I think the media just saying this. Do we know black people mad? Did they interview black people? Like, I don't know. I'm not being funny. Did they have news clips like of black people in the store saying, "Oh yeah, Jay-Z shouldn't be doing this"? Like, I really don't know. I'm asking a real question.
I would assume it must be from comments that's posted on social media somewhere.
Okay. I'm asking a real question because I don't know. Like I said,
I think a lot of that type of data comes from those type of
social media.
Yeah, social media and stuff like that, or even news, because you can post a comment on the news article.
Facts. Let me see. Let me see if I can see something though. like, is the Target boycott working? Like, that's what we need to find out, because shit has been going on for a long time. I don't shop at Target anyway.
I was about to say the same thing. I don't even shop at Target, so I don't even know.
I ain't gonna fake. I don't be having no discrimination.
I like Walmart better than Target for real. I don't even go to Target.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you now. I like Target. Target. Yeah. When I first moved up here, I ain't gonna hold you. When I first moved up here, because I had to do my own grocery shopping and stuff, I was at Target tearing they shit up. Yeah.
And not only that, Target ain't the only person that got rid of the DEI shit. Why? I thought they was gonna boycott Target. It was like 2 companies, and then they was gonna move on to 2 more and 2 more and 2 more and 2 more. Like, why is we still on Target? I'm just asking questions because I don't know.
I'm just saying, a lot of times we have a lot of inconsistencies in our rhetoric, and that's where our problem lies at a lot of times.
The inconsistencies is you got different people with different messages.
Or
you got some people saying that the shit's over. Ain't nobody, it's not a united message.
Or the inconsistencies is things like this. Who funded BLM? Who started it? Who created it? Who founded it?
I don't know, Jay.
It was some white people. They are the one that collected the monies and the royalties from BLM, everything BLM. And we just went with it. We ran with it and we took it. We don't
what we ran with.
What did we run with?
We ain't give them no money.
Shit.
All we did was said Black Lives Matter too. That's all we said was
Black
Lives Matter.
You don't think so? All that merchandise that you see, they got BLM on it. Or all lives matter, because the same people is the ones that created the Black Lives Matters, all lives matters, white lives matter, whatever the lives that matter. They created all of this shit. They are the hand behind all of this shit. So we just have to be. We are good at remixing things, but we have not figured out how to originate anything and keep it as our own. That's what I think.
Huh?
I think we remix things, but we don't create anything of our own and keep it. Like, if we create anything of our own, we give it away to the other people.
We don't give it away. They just take it. They copy it.
We give it away. We can't allow them to take. You shouldn't let them take it. How you let them take it?
They copy it. They just copy us. And then
we gave it, and then we let it go.
They remixers. Shit, they changed the whole definition of the word woke.
Woke?
Woke, yeah. White people just took the shit and changed the whole definition.
What you mean?
You don't know what the fuck the shit mean now.
What you mean? Explain. I gotta use. I'm a C grade student right now. Explain.
They changed the definition of what woke meant.
What it mean?
What do you think it mean?
I don't know.
The word woke?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I mean, I just thought it meant you was aware and open to knowing what's going on. Like you seeing what's going on.
Facts. That is what it means.
So what they say it is?
They say it means like compassionate and what the fuck, all types of weirdo shit I be seeing now. Weirdo shit. They say Jesus was woke. I ain't even say weird shit.
Wouldn't Jesus be woke though? Wouldn't you think he would be a woke person? I would think he the most woke person. He see everything for what it is.
Then I think we got a different definition then.
Explain. We gotta understand. Let's make it.
How Jesus is woke? How would Jesus be woke?
Because he sees everything. He's understanding of all. He's seeing not omnipresent or omnipresence or whatever the words omnis are, but like when I say woke, I'm saying that you're aware of the bullshit, you're aware of the things that's going around, the things that you're aware of, you're just aware of your presence. I would think that
Okay.
Jesus would be the most aware of his presence and who, like,
Okay.
what's
Cool.
going on around him.
Cool. Now, when I say woke, that's part of it. Yep. But it also, for me, it means I don't believe everything just because it's passed down and passed down. That's woke to me. I don't just believe shit because it's been said over and over and over and over. I don't believe a lot. I don't believe the Bible just because everybody else do. I don't believe shit just because it's been said over and over and over. You feel me? I don't believe things just I need proof for shit. That's what when I say I'm woke, I mean I don't just believe anything just because everybody else is accepted. I don't believe shit just because it's accepted, been believed for years. That's another thing about woke. When I'm talking about woke, I don't just believe shit just because. So I don't know how Jesus put into that.
So I asked ChatGPT, what does it mean to
Man.
be woke? Let me see if this definition is what you're saying that it changed it to. Woke originally meant being awake to social injustice, especially racism and discrimination.
Facts.
Okay. Over time, the meaning brought in and became politically charged. Supporters often use woke positively to describe awareness of issues involving race, gender, sexuality, disability, and other social concerns. Critics often use woke negatively to describe what they see as excessive political correctness, identity politics, censorship, or ideological activism. Is that right?
Yeah,
Or no?
I would agree with that.
Because of this, when someone says woke today, it's important to understand how they're using it. The same word can mean socially aware, compassionate, positive usage, or overly ideological or politically correct. Example: stay woke originally meant stay alert to injustice. That company has gone woke. It often uses the critics to suggest people is prioritizing social or political cause. I think this is a situation where there's it's a multi-definition word. It's used in two different ways. And I think that you might just not be feeling it the second way.
No, white people hijacked it. I was using woke before this shit got popular, before the white people took it, though. That's what I'm saying. I remember when they took it.
I don't know, bro, because I remember I was seeing some show when it was a dude, it was a hippie dude, and he was like, yeah, stay woke, bro. I swear, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
I just think that, bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I think that we all just be saying the same shit for real, but we just now coming more aware of the shit because of our interconnectivity. We're just more we're more connected now than ever before. Like, we literally are more connected now than ever before, bro. You gotta think, at one point in time, we used to could talk without using words. You could actually communicate with each other without using words. Now we coming back to a time where we're connected and we don't even have to use our own words. We can use GIFs and fucking emojis and monograms and shit.
Facts.
WYD, and you know exactly what I'm saying. I could spell out the alphabet on a piece of paper, bro, and you can create a sentence and know exactly what I just said, bro.
Right.
So I think we just in a different time. So of course we got to integrate our meanings together. So your woke and their woke is going to integrate together, and it's just going to make one big word. And now you just have to know what context is the person using it in, because now we're more intelligent to know other people's phrases and shit.
I guess, man. Good point.
I'm gonna say this, LBC. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done. I ain't gonna say nothing else unless you provoke me. I started reading a book called Atomic Habits: 7 Effective Habits of Successful People. And it was actually a good chapter in there. It was talking about how the view that you have of the world is a projection of who you are inside. I think if people take the time to take that, process that, and really sit on it, maybe they'll look at the world a lot different. Or maybe not.
Good point. Good point. You know what I mean? Jazzy B, you got anything to that? Anything you want to say?
No. No, not really.
Well, thanks, Jazzy B.
You're very welcome. I do what I can when I can, I mean.
Man, we appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back. You brought a lot to the fucking table, man. We appreciate it. You know what I mean?
I try.
Back. Hey, man, well, we appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we said this time that's going to get y'all to cuss me out of my messenger, my inbox. Keep them coming, man. I don't read them. But keep them coming, though. Keep them coming. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit us up. Talk that shit. Message us. We'll reply. Appreciate y'all. Jay Caesar. Tell them say. Jay Caesar Coffin.
Peace. Yes,
have a good night.
Y'all have a good night for sure.
Peace out.
Keep tuning in. Keep rocking with us, man. Tune in to Just the Facts. Watch the Redeployment Podcast, especially if you're military. Keep on watching the Real Game No Gimmick. We appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Happy Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.